everybody today? Great. I hear you guys are excited. I just want to go over a couple of quick things before we start asking our questions. I do need to let you guys know that we are not able to do autographs due to the scheduling. And you're more than welcome to take pictures from your seats, but we can't do any poses. The way we're actually going to do questions is I'm going to have everybody who has a question line up at this microphone.
We're doing poses.
I broke the rules.
Voice actors are allowed to break the rules. They're cool. That's fine.
I think you've got trouble on this panel already.
I'm sure. But how I want you guys to ask questions is if you have a question, please come up to this microphone. It is one question per time that you're standing in line. So if you would like to ask the second question, you will have to get back in line. And let's get started.
No cutting.
Yeah. How are you guys
Look
doing
at the
this morning?
excitement.
Yeah, who was at the dance?
Who was at the dance last night?
It freaking rocks.
Awesome. That's why I look as bad as I do this morning. I'm sorry.
Oh, we've got a question.
Awesome. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, there we go.
In the scene in Air Gear with the teacher and the popsicle, I thought that was pretty much softcore porn. I was just like, holy, that must have been, they must have been going, what the heck am I thinking of doing this? God almighty.
If you think that was bad, you should have seen Tom Whalen's panel last night. That was the hentai dubbing panel.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay.
So you know Air Gear's not as bad as it gets. I love that show.
I do
it's
too.
Goofy and fun.
Yes.
And I do need to announce, please keep questions appropriate.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Although I am wearing boxers with electric guitars on them. I'm not going to show them to you, though.
No.
Yeah. Well, it matches my shirt. They kind of colors, too, but I can't show you. Who else has a question? Oh my God, come on. Housekeeping, wake me up for this.
If you have a question, please come to the microphone. It won't bite you, I promise.
Just like Donahue.
Yes.
It's safe. All right. Since you're the youngest here, and I'll ask this to you. I like acting, and I love the business, but it really seems hard to break into. How'd you get into it?
Okay, I have a very disappointing answer for that. Which is that I had a cousin who was a director.
It's called a nepotism. If you want to get into business, nepotism.
Who's your cousin?
Your cousin.
Justin Cook.
Who rocks?
Who's now like in charge of all the directors, so he just like gave me some parts.
So we have to use Aaron or we get in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah.
I totally get it. Yeah.
That's why we're always so mean to him at conventions.
And seriously, the best thing you can do is just get involved in as much acting as possible. There's tons of other avenues for performing than just voice acting. If you like performing, then perform. Do as much performance as you can.
Most of the voice actors that are working right now did not set out to be voice actors. All of us set out to be actors. And we do plenty of other things. A lot of people do films, commercials. Jason Douglas was in Sin City. Yay, Jason Douglas.
And Monica wasn't, even though a lot of people thought she was.
I know.
Yeah. But a lot of us do theater and everything else. If you love performing, perform. If you love acting, act. And there are any number of places you can do that. You know, that's...
And the whole idea of just wanting to be a voice actor, it's not always what you think it would be. Imagine having the lead in a show you hate. Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
Oh, Monica. Yeah. You can make fun of me, it's okay. Yes.
Yay! No, I was just explaining to Polly that that rumor got so that I was in Sin City.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's so hardcore that when I first met Jennifer Sakaguchi, she's like, so what was it like to work on Sin City?
I
You
don't
are
know.
you serious? It was great. Me and Jessica Alba were like this. I didn't step foot on that set.
And
I met Frank Miller at one point. That was cool.
sweet.
It was an anime convention.
Wow.
He was in, I think it was Anime North in like 2003 or something like that. He came over, and that was great because very few people knew who he was. And the rest of us were just geeking out. Oh my gosh. Yeah. We went to this, like a guest dinner type thing at some point, and he got swamped, but he was in good spirits. I guess we'd been drinking a lot of sake that night. And he started drawing for staff and stuff like that. And you look over and then, yeah, he's drawing Daredevil. Okay. Oh, dude, is that Batman you just drew on the tablecloth? Cool.
Yeah.
Frank Miller, yes.
Yeah.
And just quick note, Colin Clickenbeard is really cool because she's in two of my favorite anime, DBZ and FMA. So shoot for being in Orin and you'll get way up there.
Colleen's cool for a lot of other reasons too.
Yeah.
Actually, you had mentioned other things that you do. That was my question. Why don't you guys tell us some of the other projects outside of anime, or even inside of anime, that we can check out?
Well, for myself, I mean, I'm a DVD collector. My DVD collection, my brother can tell you, is over 4,000. And anime is a very small part of it. I do have a lot of anime, but I'm a horror movie fanatic. But really, outside of this, I mean, I direct theater, and I'm a guest artist with about 8 or 9 different schools. In fact, that's how Monica and I met. I go into schools and choreograph and fight direct and do workshops and stuff like that. So
there is something they can check out. A bunch of voice actors did a CD, a benefit CD, not too long ago called Voices for Peace. And it was just a bunch of us got together and re-recorded a bunch of old rock songs, and the benefit, all the proceeds go to helping Doctors Without Borders and Care. And it's really awesome. Tiffany Grant sings back up on a punk rock version of the theme from Billy Jack that I did, and Amanda Wynn Lee does a beautiful version of Sunday Bloody Sunday acoustic. Jamie Flowers. Jamie McGonigal sings Where Have All the Flowers Gone? He's like Jamie Flowers. I'm like, who's Jamie Flowers? And we've just started. We're almost finished with the new one that's Voices for Tolerance, which is the proceeds will go to benefit like anti-intolerance groups and stuff like that. But that's one thing a bunch of us did that you can check out. My other big thing is what I did in that room last night, and I hope to do more of it. In fact, that's probably my favorite thing to do. So I'm sure anybody that saw me accidentally turn my sound system off last night at the beginning of the show could see that as long as my headphones were on, I couldn't care. I didn't realize that nobody could hear the music from the minute I walked around, and I was like clapping, and he goes, and my brother goes, it's really neat. I thought you were just turning off the music and trying to make everybody all excited with no music. I'm like, no, I can still hear the music. It was everybody else that was like, what is he doing? So... Oh, I'm so glad you danced to Infected Mushroom. I just saw them last weekend in Houston. They were awesome. Meanie. That was my first time seeing them live. What do you do, Colleen? Oh.
Mine are just talking about that too. We had nothing. No, we did theater before we did this, so everything you could check me out in has come and passed.
Yeah.
Right now,
But they're asking what else that y'all do that you can check out. You do a lot of things that people don't know about as far as like directing and writing and...
Oh, if that's what we're talking about.
Hey, keep up.
Sorry, I thought it was anything we've done outside of anime. Well, the directing thing, Tsubasa Chronicles and Negama and
Yay.
Moon Phase and Full Metal, all the directing stuff. I wrote a lot of Full Metal. I think that's something people don't know, but my name will be on any Funimation project at some point somewhere, so just look for it, figure out what I did. Video games. Video games are something that I really want to do more of, and I've done some of. So I think Eon Flux is one of the main ones, and Blood Rain 2 is out, and Guitar Hero 3. There are a couple of me just chatting in the background, saying nonsense things. My brother went AWOL over that.
Sweet. I'm gonna go AWOL over that.